We've got one viewer so far.
Who might that be? Is it Nikki Napalm?
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess that's who it is. It's either him or Taffy. Those are my guesses. Oh, it's Nerd Bubbles. What's going on? I guess Nerd Bubbles is like, look, y'all screwed me last week. As soon as I got on and said, hey, what's up, it's like, well, that's the end of that episode. See you.
Yeah, we did kind of do that.
That was another long night. We're definitely gonna have to yell at Mr. Nitro later on. Mainly because it's just fun yelling at him. But he's been very slacktastic this week, and it's unacceptable. I mean, sure, he may be dying of space AIDS, but come on. Could have drank some orange juice and got over it.
Hey, Mr. Lion Vega, you want to do me a favor?
It all depends.
Message that punk bitch and tell him to get his ass in stream.
I think I can do that.
Tequila shots.
Who's doing tequila shots? Yeah, maybe it's just like force of habit, but I was very close to telling him to tell Ben to keep his trap shut in the background. Even though he's not going to be on mic.
You know,
I
that
think
just that comes to happen.
it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. I think we need to pass the hat around to get a bento box muzzle made for whenever we do these.
Yeah, for real. Alrighty, folks. Welcome. This is TRX episode 2. I would continue to do the intro myself, but we all know that I suck and we have a guy who can do it way better than I can. You're
All
like,
right,
damn it, again?
ladies and gentlemen, on a very special episode of TRX, Little Swisher finds out that it's okay to point on the doll where the nun touched you. He also finds out that strange alliances can lead to strange consequences. In a very special tag match we have later on with him and Grandpa Touchy against the Evil Boys.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's look, I'm telling you now, the contract signing was really fucking rough. All right, There was like green Jello powder all over the place. Like for some reason there was macadamia nuts in like little like Ziploc pouches. I don't even know where the fuck that came from.
Did you say green jello?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
screen jello.
powder.
What in
Yeah, I don't judge. I don't judge. I'm just here to call the matches and get put on the spot for the episode intro.
I told you to get a wrap while you're out. Nope. I forgot.
Most importantly,
Alright, that's the one I
ladies
got.
and gentlemen, this is episode 2, Dos, for our Spanish-speaking friends.
Dos leches.
This week, we got a ton of great matches set up for you. We're going to start off with a bit of a clusterfuck match, as anyone who's familiar with this game knows about. We're going to have a 6-man battle royal. We've got some unfinished business between King Freezy and Horstick.mpeg coming up in the main event. And the aforementioned tag match with Little Swisher and a very interesting tag team opponent that it's kind of the result of something that happened last week that left a bunch of us kind of scratching our heads. Viewers, this is episode 2. I feel like there's going to be a lot of craziness, even more so than last week. There could be idiotic ramblings. There could be yelling at Nikki Napalm. There could be a debut or two. You never know. But the important thing is somebody's going to get their butt touched. And it's happening right now. That's when you fall into the episode, buddy. It's the button. It's the button.
I've already started.
Oh. Well, how do I know this? For some reason, my stream's not playing.
Well, just
Let's
refresh.
Get this going.
It's your hit the button.
And we are back in the TRX arena. For those of you new people that don't know, TRX stands for Twitch Wrestling Extreme, and we hail to you from Frankfurt, Germany today.
Germany?
Yes,
You told me we were going to Amsterdam. Wait, no, hold up. I packed for Amsterdam.
Germany paid more, dude. You know what that means?
Christ.
That means I was able to buy you that sack of cashews earlier.
I packed for Amsterdam, dude. This is the last time I do ketamine and Jello shots on the bus on the way to the arena.
Alright, well, let's get this show on the road, shall we? With this 6-man battle royal, here we have Alexander Cross, Stan Page, we've got Oxley the Wildman, BJ Church, Dick Ryder, and Tiger Day. Who will come out on top? Who will be the first eliminated? Who knows?
I tell you who's not coming out on top. Definitely ain't me. Cause I packed for fucking Amsterdam, man. Like, what the fuck?
Well, you know, it's your fault. Should have spoke up.
You know, you tell your roommates you're gonna go see a double amputee play ping pong with a Rhodes Scholar in Amsterdam. They're gonna expect stories and pictures.
Well, you better start making up a good story.
Frankfurt, Germany. What the fuck happens in Frankfurt, Germany? Hot dog factories.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I didn't even watch that video on how to sneak hot dogs in people's back pockets and lines. I'm double fucked. touched my heart. But I guess the fans kind of win. They get to see Dick Ryder pop up and lay down the business. This dude's like the weirdest fan favorite I've ever seen since Dalton Castle, to be honest. I mean, he's got a strange look. He's got the craziest like Raleigh fingers handlebar mustache this side of the Mississippi, and he's very fond of pastels for some strange reason.
And glitter.
But the kids love him. Makes
And
me
that's
a
all
little
that matters.
uncomfortable when he's doing the autograph signings, but you know, what can you do?
But on the other hand, you've got two big powerhouses in this. You've got Stan Page and Oxley the Wild Man.
Yeah, Oxley, yeah, I feel like he's gonna have some unfinished business to take care of in this match. He was beat by Dick in a stunning fashion a couple weeks ago in some prelim matches, and I don't think he's quite recovered from it. I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen this man go down, and it was due to a tap out. Can't imagine he's a happy camper right now.
Alright, well, let's get it underway.
Fucking Frankfurt, Germany. What the fuck?
I'll get over it, you.
I just can't.
I'm making
Just
Twitter
can't.
ring first. You've got the anarchist, Alexander Cross.
You ever tried to get a bong through airport customs?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they're pretty thorough with the baggage check. Only left me like one place to sneak that into the airport with.
you
I've
shove
been
it up
sat
your
right ever
butt.
since we landed. All for nothing. All for nothing.
So you get one of those rubber ones.
Oh, I'm sorry, I only had the glass ones. Yeah, the rubber ones are still in storage from the move.
And his first opponent. Anything?
I was gonna say, when's he gonna get that rash taken care of behind his right ear there?
That's actually a birthmark.
Really?
Oh,
You know, last week I
Of
thought it
course.
was a hickey.
it's this idiot. He refuses to have a theme song. I was like, is anybody coming out? Well, this explains why nobody was coming out. Or nobody knew what the hell was going on.
He marches to the beat of his own drum. Unfortunately, the drum sound effects all in his fucking head.
I wish he would clue
Would
us
be
in
nice.
into who he is.
Would be nice if the people in the arena didn't think we suffered yet another technical difficulty over here.
Oh, it's not a technical difficulty. They would just assume that we were too broke to give him an entrance theme as well. You know, there's already talks that we're poor.
I mean, it's very possible.
Huh?
I said, Sonny, he's funny.
Oh, is it?
He said, how soon? Well, she got up and said the chair, but we're not going to let her come back to her trailer. We're going to put her in group home up there by Roy World.
And apparently Sonny's still making moves over there.
He didn't like her, I guess.
I talked to Sonny just the other day.
Huh?
He told me he was gonna calm down. He's still shenaniganizing apparently. This is
Oh,
unacceptable.
I forgot she worked up there.
And he works up somewhere.
At the local like quickie mart type place.
And
He's good people.
the third man in this match, you've got none other than Oxley the Wild Man.
You know, poor Wild Man. The guy apparently gets along with people enough to afford a pretty elaborate lighting scheme for his entrance. Just say, yeah. Maybe this is we're just being put on with this whole persona here. I'm starting to think that there's a little more to Oxley than meets the eye. Like, I bet he drinks his tea with his pinky up. He only blows snot rockets in a southwestern direction. I'm telling you, I don't think he's as wild as he wants people to believe.
I don't know, man. Nick Nitro says more like drinks goat piss.
But I've got nothing for that, Nicky Napalm. I, I don't even know how to respond to that. I mean, but this is Germany. I mean, pretty much anything bizarre, macabre happens here in Florida.
And their next opponent is none other than half of the Church Boys, BJ Church.
Now, this is this little BJ over here. He's been kind of letting down his team so far. I mean, somehow he he hasn't been dropped by Jungle Jesus. What's the deal here? Like, why should the fans care about little BJ over here?
I don't know, man. From what I've seen, I'm not impressed.
He's got some pretty nice pyro for what he gets in the ring, but that's about all I'm seeing really. Now, I'm calling it right now. Jungle Jesus is gonna drop BJ. Speaking of BJs,
Making his way to the ring, the man from San Francisco. You've got none other than Dick Ryder.
I'm still just trying to understand the logic of this. I mean, maybe this is all part of the strategy. You disarm people by coming out with the glitter and the sequins and the very flamboyant entrance, and then you get in there and you just stomp on people like a maniac. It's impressive. It's impressive. I I wish he would get some sort of fashion consultant and just kind of figure out a way to tone it down in the right areas.
Hello, the Great One, 1999.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah?
It,
What the fuck? I could have sworn it was muted.
No worries. And now making his way to the ring, the final entrant in this six-man battle royal, we've got none other than Tiger Day. Tiger Day, he put on a hell of a match against the Headhunter last week. Can he put on another great showing today? Especially knowing he's going against two men that are way bigger than him?
you know, that's the thing. Size doesn't really make a difference to Tiger. You know, he'll fight you if you're 2 feet tall, a head on a skateboard, towering at 7 feet. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he'll come for you. No, you know, no homo. But yeah, he'll come for you. Uh, just understand that the kid is still green as all hell. You know, there were plenty of opportunities for him to win that match last week, and he was too busy playing around, doing it up for the fans.
Oh shit. And BJ Church already with that bald eagle slam, I believe we called it.
I feel like the name of that move's changed like 18 times already.
And Oxley the Wild Man tossing Tiger Day around as Dick Ryder and Alexander Cross exchange blows. I mean, they're trading punches.
You know, not that there's anything wrong with it. Whatever happens in the locker room, that's all fine and dandy. Just do
And
it
Stan
after
Page
the last bell.
with a big... Oh, I forgot what the fuck he called it. Something in Canada. The Mountain Slam or something stupid.
I believe that was the inverted Maple Buster.
I don't know.
know.
Nick knows the name of it. He'd be here to tell us, but you know, he's over there. He's got the swine aids. Mount Logan Slam. He's yelling at me in the chat.
What does Mountain Logan have anything to do with the name of this move? Jesus Christ, man. Just give us the name of the move. You can Mount Logan later.
Hallucinating. That sounds fun.
It's not so hot when you're not expecting it.
And Tiger Day is actually doing a number on Oxley the Wild Man. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, and Alexander Cross with a big forearm strike. But Dick Ryder kicks out. He's seen more punishment than that in his lifetime, I'm sure of that. As BJ Church takes it to Stan Page, Oxley the Wild Man continues to just decimate Tiger Day. And now Dick Ryder, I forgot what the hell he called that one to. Now Oxley the Wild Man with a big slam.
Tiger's just playing possum. He's not done putting on a show just yet. And
He let him go. Like he hit him with a finisher and then he just stopped. I guess Oxley the Wild Man is into black on black crime because that's all he seems to be going after.
he's like that cop in Don't Be a Menace.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips because they're black. I hate Wesley Snipes.
I hate black pepper.
I miss
Oh, and
Bernie
Dick
Mac
Ryder
sometimes.
with the chicken choker on Alexander Cross. Oh, but Cross rolls him up for a pinfall. 2. Oh, Dick Ryder just barely manages to squirrel that shoulder out. He's a wily little bugger. Hey, look. It's Big Dog. How's it going, buddy? God damn, Oxley the Wild Man is giving Tiger Day like no room to breathe.
It's just temporary, trust me. I know Tiger. I talked to him backstage. He's confident.
I
I
don't
tried to
know.
talk to him about all this showboating, so let's see if any of that stuck this week.
Oh, and he picks the ankle. And now Tiger Day goes for a kick and gets caught. Man, Tiger Day, he's a resilient little guy. Oh, but he just gets tossed like yesterday's garbage. And now Dick Ryder is bleeding all over the place. Adding more stains to the already stained mat.
Yeah, really. When are we going to be able to afford the only 3/4 stain mat over here?
I don't know. We need more people to show up, man.
I mean, if you had done the show in Amsterdam, like it was originally booked for, could have easily tricked a bunch of stony college students into coming to check out the show. But no, Frankfurt, Germany.
Come on, man. There's a really good museum here that I wanted to check out. Leave me alone.
What do they build in Germany? What have the Germans done of any historical note? Come on, tell me one thing.
1939.
I've never seen that movie. What was it score on Rotten Tomatoes? I've never seen that movie.
And Alexander Cross cannot get the job done against Dick Ryder. Oh, and Tiger Day goes for another ride. Is this going to be it for him? No, Oxley just stands there staring at him. As Stan Page goes for the pin on BJ Church. And BJ Church just barely gets the kick out.
I'm starting to think maybe that loss to Dick Ryder really did something to Oxley. Like he really hasn't been the same this entire match.
You know, oh, what a knee strike by Alexander Cross. Alexander Cross with that guillotine choke. I mean, BJ Church with the guillotine choke on Alexander. Will this be it? No. Alexander Cross actually survives. As Oxley the Wild Man beats Dick over there.
Someone needs to tell BJ Church the human body is not supposed to bend that way.
God damn. He's really trying to choke Dick over there.
Not even the girls in the famed red light district in beautiful Amsterdam bend that way.
Oh, and now he goes for a pin. Oxley the Wild Man cannot pin Dick Ryder.
Yeah, as he's proven in the past.
And now Dick
Oxley
attacking
is-
those arms. I hear that Dick is
Oxley's
really
just
good at
not
wearing
ready
out
for
arms.
Dick.
Well, you can say that again. Oh, but Dick Ryder cannot get the pinfall on Oxley the Wild Man.
Right about now, I think Tiger Day is really going to start hitting his stride.
He seems to be doing quite a number on Stan Page. You'd think the big man would be able to outmuscle Tiger Day.
You'd think so, but I think a lot of that's just water blue.
BJ Church seems a little delirious. He went for a strike and straight missed. And Alexander Cross definitely made him pay for that by whipping him into that turnbuckle. Or ring post. Same shit. Oh, now Dick Ryder's got the chicken choker over on Oxley, but Oxley does not tap out.
Well, maybe he learned his lesson from the last time he got put in it.
Dick Ryder with a Frankensteiner. And Tiger Day actually pins Stan Page. The first man out is the big man from Canada. Tiger Day is calling for it, but Oxley breaks it up. And then Dick Ryder gets 2 for the price of 1.
I don't know, man. Oxley is just, he's confusing me tonight. I would have thought for sure he'd be the first eliminator in this match. He seems unsure of himself.
He really does. Oh, BJ Church goes for a ride. And there's the pin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. BJ Church has been eliminated by Oxley the Wild Man. Dick Ryder attempted the first pinfall on Tiger Day, but didn't really get anything out of it. Oh, and then Oxley the Wild Man tries to kill Alexander Cross by throwing him into that turnbuckle.
Yeah, is this man plugged into the commentary booth? Like, now all of a sudden he's waking up? Like he just realized where he is?
Now Tiger Day and Alexander Cross doing a double team on Oxley the Wild Man. Tiger Day targeting those arms, trying to cut off that power. Tiger Day doing a nice job of breaking down the big man, as Dick Ryder seems to be having a little trouble getting off over there. Tiger Day gets hit with a massive forearm. Good God.
Cross is getting a little too friendly with that forearm.
Oh, it's going for it again. But Oxley the Wild Man actually gets in the way. And then Dick Ryder takes it instead. 1, 2. Oh, but Dick Ryder kicked out. Would you look at that? Now stomping Dick into the mat.
Nick looks a little fatigued in the corner.
Looks like he's gone flaccid.
Yeah, extremely flaccid. Got that Bob Dole bit going on.
I'm glad you noticed, Ricky. Now Tiger Day going for a big powerbomb on Oxley the Wild Man. Could this be it for the Wild Man? Oh, but Dick Ryder comes in and gets taken down and now getting his leg broke.
I think there's a little confusion as to what the next move should have been in that sequence there.
And
Once
he
again,
continues
Tiger
to break
just
that
showing
leg.
how green he is. I would have gone for the cover, even though the drop kick took precious second. I still would have gone for that cover on Oxley.
And a big headbutt by Oxley the Wild Man. Oh, and it's over off the headbutt. Meanwhile, Tiger Day pinning Dick Ryder. And Dick Ryder gets eliminated by Tiger Day. It comes down to Tiger Day and Oxley the Wild Man. Oh, he went for that fall away slam and Tiger Day reverses. Dick Ryder sounds like a superhero name. Oh, Tiger Day's calling for it.
Tiger needs to stay focused.
He hits that
Follow through.
that ace crusher. And that is it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I had to finish another obligation real quick.
Congratulations to
sir.
one Tiger Day. Tiger Day with that ace crusher.
Cruiserweight pulled it off?
Yeah. He pinned Oxley the Wild Man.
Holy shit.
Telling you, man, don't discount Tiger just because he's the smallest guy in the match. And I gotta say, you know, it was looking a little rocky between him and Oxley early on in the match, but Tiger somehow got a little separation from him and got his second win.
Alrighty, so that was quite the event. Quite the event. Let's move on to the next match. Alright, this next match. Now, I tried all week to find an opponent for Saint Endo. To no avail. Everybody gave me one of two excuses. They either said, one, I'm not facing this nobody. Or two, who the fuck is Saint Endo? That's all they would fucking say to me. I tried as hard as I could not find an opponent anywhere. Finally, today, I want to say like maybe 20 minutes ago, 20 minutes before showtime, I should say. I'm walking outside, I'm looking around, and I see this burly fella. He's just, hanging out in the bushes. At first I thought he was some kind of creep, but then I realized he was holding a pair of shears, and I was like, huh, he looks to be pretty strong. Maybe I can get him. So I walked up to him, and I said hi. He said, hola. At this point I realized he doesn't speak English. So I looked at him, I'm like, do you know how to fight? He looks at me completely clueless. He doesn't understand what I'm telling him. So I say, okay, how about this? Boxing, and I put my hands up, and he goes, see, boxing, boxeo. I'm like, can you fight? And he goes, pelea? I'm like, yeah, whatever the hell that means. And he's like, yeah, I can fight. And I'm like, oh, you automatically speak English now, you piece of shit? What the fuck? So I'm like, all right, fine. You know what? You, go beat that guy up. He looked at Saint Endo and he's like, El Flaco? I'm like, yeah, that skinny guy right there. You go beat him up. He's like, okay. So there you have it, folks. That is how I found his opponent.
He looks like a mad fisherman, too. Looks like that dude could catch bass in fucking salt water.
Now, I couldn't find an actual name for him, and he refused to give me an ID. So I decided that I was going to call him the Gardener. Now, the gardener sounded too American. So what I did was I took his name and I put it into Google Translate and I made it into Spanglish, and there you got it, El Jardinero.
That essentially in English means a jar of money, if y'all were aware.
So let's get it underway.
Uh,
And
Black,
so making his way to
Captain
the
Black
ring,
Sparrow.
basically, you've got the one, the only,
Daddy.
Saint Endo.
This is Captain Black Sparrow in my book from now on.
Yeah. Bada boom, most rapey guy in the room. How you doing?
Wonder if he moonlighted at Pirates of the Pancreas.
I bet he moonlighted as a butthole
Sea of
pirate.
Thieves.
Now, I'm not one for. Whoa, this guy's a little explosive. I mean, was he afraid of the pyro there? What happened right there?
Maybe a little bit of PTSD. But his opponent, making his way to the ring from the garden, you have El Jardinero.
Wait a minute. Do we have documentation on this guy?
No.
Like, no, not like that. Not like that. I need his identity confirmed because
He refused to give me ID, dude.
I'm calling bullshit. I noticed it in the matchup screen. I don't know how you got him to stand still for that matchup picture, but he looks a little familiar. And the loose power over the Spanish language that he exhibited, mixed with the in and out English, it kind of threw me off. But there's something that I noticed about this guy. There's a little twinkle in his eye. Has he ever been to Miami at any point?
Maybe. I didn't ask him anything. I asked him if he could fight. He said yes, and now he's fighting. Otherwise, I would have had no opponent for this guy who was making his debut today.
I think this guy's a cop. I'm telling you now. I think he's a cop.
So what? I'm not doing anything illegal.
No, I think this might be one of those undercover dealies here.
So?
I'm not gonna put any money on it right now, but it reminds me of this guy that worked with my neighbor Dexter, in Miami a couple years back. That was a dick. You shred all of the recyclable papers, correct?
What does shred mean? I'm enticed by this match. He is doing surprisingly well for somebody who I found in the garden. Maybe I should start looking in the garden more often for my talent. They work for free. They don't give me any back talk.
Oh.
And Saint Endo
if you
with
wanna-
a nice Frankensteiner there. Oh, what the hell was that? He like threw himself at him and didn't even get him.
It could be all the pesticides he works with. Maybe he's a little hazy.
Oh, Saint Endo with a nice enziguri on the ropes.
No,
What the fuck
what
was
else do you
that?
know about this?
He had to go for it twice. What the fuck was that?
I mean,
And I thought this guy was doing bad.
Oh!
I heard a
El
lot of.
Janeiro gushing. Oh, that was sick.
I promised him I would get him a beer ticket after his match.
Wait, there's beer tickets?
Gotta get him too.
Oh god, you hit him with a snapmare driver.
Oh, hold on, there's beer tickets?
Yeah,
When did that happen?
this show. It's Germany, so they gave us free beer.
The fuck?
Why do you think
I
I
had to
came
go-
here?
I had to go exchange all of my American money for euros. I didn't know we had beer tickets. See?
We were going to Amsterdam.
What a crossbody.
That's what I thought.
No, we ended up coming to Germany instead. They paid more and gave us free beer, dude.
I feel like I need to be in on the next negotiation process.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
God,
Catch for Amsterdam.
El
Yeah,
Jardinero
mentally
is
prepare
doing
for
quite the number
Amsterdam.
on Saint Endo.
Oh, he is hitting in some more, didn't he?
Good God.
The fucking-
He almost fucking killed him. Nick says your tickets are expired.
How about that leg snap there, y'all?
That leg snap. That's funnier when Ian says it.
Oh, the leg snap, man.
And Saint Endo with a spin kick off the top. That was kind of cool. And now he hits a German. A German in Germany. Oh, but El Jardinero decides he's not done yet.
Nice.
I think, like Jaddy's, feeling himself over there.
Good God.
I mean, to get kicked in the mush with, one of those boots, it's gotta be pretty fucking painful.
Are they steel toed?
I believe they are.
Damn.
1, 2. Oh, but Saint Endo decides he is not done yet.
I mean, I honestly thought this was going to be a fucking squash.
I really did too. Oh, damn. He just fucking slapped his face.
Goes to show you the offer of free beer really lights a fire into some people.
Oh, but he decides he's not done yet. He kicked out at the count of 2.
Maybe you should help your gardener here get some tights. I mean, he's actually doing a lot better than just some random stand-in. You sure he didn't get me training somewhere?
Like I said, all he said is he knew how to fight, so I threw him in. I didn't think he was going to do anything much past maybe throw a few punches.
just don't know. I'm gonna have to get my investigative team on this. Something about this guy doesn't add up.
Wow, Saint Endo goes for it again, and again he cannot get the pinfall. I'm starting to wonder if I overhyped him.
He might be going back to that part-time gig at Pirates of the Pancreas before he knows it.
Saint Endo goes for another pin, and again he kicks out. I see the crowd is actually getting behind El Jardinero.
I feel like Saint Endo's got a little bit of the desperate look going on right now.
I don't understand him. Is he a martial artist? Is he a pirate? Is he a combination? I'm confused.
I don't quite know. I'm still trying to figure out the tights right now. Is he rocking like a grass skirt?
No, that's fur.
Hula dancer? That's fur.
That's fur and hide.
Maybe Saint Endo should have furred and hide before he got into this match here, because he ain't looking so hot. I just don't get it. You would have thought after busting him open so early on in the match, he was going to be pretty much in control. He's getting it taken to him like a freaking gardener.
Big Dog thought it was a tutu. Yeah, basically just like Tarzan. But more like the Mongols. Just like Tarzan, but more like something else.
Saint Endo really.
And Saint Endo actually won off of a tornado DDT. Congratulations, Saint Endo. This guy whom I knew nothing about actually took you to town, man. I might have to offer his ass a contract.
You could offer him a jar of money. I bet he'll take it.
I mean, he wrestled for beer tickets. Maybe that's what it always takes. That vicious smack. Good God.
Give him that skunk beer that they were going to roll out later on tonight.
That's a
Yeah. Just be on the safe side.
That's all good. Trust me. I'll just scoop water out of the toilet and tell him it's beer. All that Mexican beer doesn't even taste any different. I want to know what's up with his hair, dude.
I think he's balding, or maybe he just got Bosley recently, and it's just not kicked in yet.
That could be it.
That, or something is severely wrong with his scalp. Maybe he picked up a stray animal and it had mange, and he developed some of it too.
He's got the mange.
Alrighty.
Gotta have it.
This next match, we've got Thunderbolt Ace taking on the one that was redeemed, Jungle Jesus, Shane Church.
Man, speaking of Ace, I saw a hell of a match he was in the other day. it was just a dark match. He took on AJ Styles. That was a damn barn burner.
So if you guys ever feel like checking that match out, head over to Lion Vega's YouTube channel and you might actually get to see it.
Yes, and tell your friends. And bring cashews. And green apple Perrier.
So, Shane Church, he proved himself to be one hell of a competitor when he vanquished the tournament to become the first ever TRX Wired champion. On the other hand, Ace got squashed.
Never gonna let the man live this down, are you?
4 fucking moves. So, I decided I feel bad for the guy because I keep making fun of him for it. In fact, backstage when I see him, I don't even call him Thunderbolt. I don't call him Ace. I don't call him anything but Squash. And he hates it. And he wants to punch me in the face every time, but then I tempt him to do it, and he gets scared. Because he knows that I could easily put him in the ring again with Oxley the Wild Man.
He laughing it up chuckles actually got beat by a cruiserweight only moments ago.
Yeah, but that was also a 6-man match. There was like 4 people working on him.
I think the bloom's off the rose. He lost to Dick Ryder and Tiger Day. I'm just saying. Maybe he's not the unbeatable monster as you hype him up to be. That's all I'm saying.
I just call him a monster. I didn't say unbeatable. But let's get this match underway.
Oh, we read between the lines over there.
The fuck is that?
Got Muttley from the Wacky Racers.
That was El Jardinero after that match when he got backstage. I just saw footage of it.
You know, I think you guys really need to lay off Ace. You know, it happens to the best of us when we're put in the ring with a man that's obviously hopped up on performance-enhancing drugs. Interesting how, since the wellness policy is in effect,
Church
honestly hasn't been looking so hot.
Shane Church has just showed up with the title in hand, covering his face. Doesn't look very Jungle Jesus-ish. Oh, no, he does. Oh, by the way, Nick, I kind of fixed the skin tone a little bit. And now making his way to the ring, you've got the one, the only, the rock star of Japan, Thunderbolt Ace. Japan, Thailand, god damn it, make up your mind.
You're the only one confused about his country of origin. It says Bangkok, Thailand.
That requires me to read, dude.
The ring announcer that you pay announces him from Bangkok, Thailand. Haven't you ever
We have an
heard of this
announcer?
guy? Yeah,
Since when?
since like 8 weeks ago.
I fired him.
What are you talking about? You won the announcer in a game of darts.
But then I fired him.
For what?
Because he looked at me funny.
Ah, here we go with that again. He was cross-eyed, dude.
He still
He
looked
was
at me funny.
cross-eyed.
He looked at me
couldn't
funny and
help
said,
it.
"Where are you?" While I was standing in front of his
Couldn't
face.
help it.
So I fired him.
Oh man, that's a discrimination suit waiting to happen.
And we've got a bit of chain wrestling going on. We don't see that very often.
That we do not. But then
Some
again,
more chain
I
wrestling.
think-
Holy shit.
I think Ace is really gonna surprise people. Once he really hits his stride around here, I see a bright future for young Ace. I mean, man's just a boatload of charisma. How can you ignore him?
Boatload of charisma. He doesn't even acknowledge the crowd. Past his
Doesn't
entrance.
have to.
He's a box. The fuck was that?
He acknowledges the crowd by putting on a hell of a show for him every week. Jungle Jesus, looking
He just
Looking a
moves out of the way,
little
goes
worn
for the pin. That seems like a desperation pin if I ever seen one.
Hey, but it bought him some time. That's the important thing.
Now Jungle
Like,
Jesus is starting to look like he's getting a little more aggressive. And Mr. Ace decides to cut off that momentum build.
I think Jungle Jesus is just trying to shake the cobwebs from the long international flight to get over to Frankfurt, Germany. I think he might be picking up a little bit of steam here in a second.
Nope. And he gets his shin kicked out from under him. Oh, but he hits a beautiful tornado DDT on the outside. That was a good show of sportsmanship there. Or, not sportsmanship, but showmanship. And he gets a discus clothesline for his troubles.
What, Nicky Napalm? You shut your face over there. I know you're partial to Jungle Jesus and whatnot, but I mean, come on. Do you really need to totally put down Ace over here? What you need to be doing is talking to little BJ over there and asking him why he can't pull his weight in the Church Boys. I mean, Jungle Jesus went out there and won gold. What's BJ done? Oddly enough, he's sucked so far.
And Shane Church is actually starting to mount a comeback. And he hits a variation of a snowplow.
Jungle Jesus has all the tools to be a legendary champion here. I mean, he's definitely got the drive and the focus.
Oh. And there's a... Was that a bicycle knee? Or was that a bicycle kick? It doesn't matter, he's punching Ace's face in.
I believe they call that the Sunday school skip kick. I don't have my notes in front of me. My production assistant got held up at the airport.
You have an assistant? I do all this shit by myself.
Yeah.
You don't even have
Hey,
any
man.
responsibilities.
I have a responsibility to the viewers here to know what's happening and to call these matches down the middle in an unbiased fashion. And that's what I do here. If I need a production assistant, well, by golly, I'm going to get one.
God,
even if I have
all
to
these
pay for
power
them out
bomb
of my own pocket.
variations. I don't know if Ace could take any more of this shit. He's gonna get fucked up.
I'm telling you, Ace had a rough showing against Oxley. I'll give you that. But I don't think people understand just how
Oh, he's locked him in a
talented
clover
this kid is.
leaf. Oh, but Jungle Jesus powers out like it was nothing.
Ace going for that quiver leap just a little too early.
Man, he reverses the headbutt with an elbow. What the fuck was that?
I believe that is the dreaded 2K.
And there goes Ace, bleeding all over the place, adding more blood stains to the mat. And it doesn't help that Jungle Jesus is dragging him on the mat. And leaving an even
man.
bigger trail.
Jesus, I'm gonna hear this from Ace's people. I don't know if they've got the plastic surgery rider in their contracts just yet. You know, they might try to sue us for this. That better not be a deep cut.
Oh. What was that, a stalling brainbuster?
Yes, it is. As Ace likes to call it, the right-on-time brainbuster.
Oh, and now he's manipulating those joints. But Jungle Jesus says, fuck this, and just rolls out of it. He's calling for the rumble in the jungle.
Oh, is that what that
The
move's
fall
called?
from grace. 1, 2, but Ace kicks out. I don't know, we should call one of his moves the rumble in the jungle though.
Well, since his representative's not here to say anything, I second.
We'll make that bicycle whatever thing called the rumble in the jungle.
Oh, the Sunday school skip kick?
Yeah. We here at TRX totally endorse making new gimmicks for these people.
Whatever fits the commentary for the moment.
And again, Ace getting out of that precarious position. And he hits a Northern Light suplex.
Look at that. Said Ace doesn't put on a show for the people. What was that?
Nick says he likes the rumble in the jungle for the bicycle knee. And Ace going for a springboard tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. More like a head scissor, actually. Or as they say in Mexico, La Tijera. And then Jungle Jesus hits a sit-out powerbomb. Jungle Jesus is calling for it. And he hits a cross-arm powerbomb. We'll come up with a name for that move later.
Man's obsessed with power bombs, isn't he?
That's what it seems, man. Oh, and he's going for it again.
They're effective.
Reminiscent of either a Six Machiavelli match or Kenny Omega. 1, 2, 3, and Jungle Jesus picks up the win.
Just barely, I might add.
It took 2 fall from graces.
What's Ace, 1 and 2 now?
Actually, I hate to say it. Has Ace won a match yet?
No.
I didn't think so.
Who did he lose to last week?
I believe wasn't he in a multi-man match?
No, yeah, he did win last week. He beat No, he lost to the Headhunter.
Palo.
Oh wait, did he beat Palo?
Lost to the Headhunter. Right? No, you're right. He lost to Headhunter.
See, if only I had my production assistant here, I would have been able to answer that clearly and concisely.
And speaking of Headhunter, up next we have Headhunter taking on El Palo.
You think this is going to be the week we finally see some high flying from Headhunter?
Actually, Thunderbolt actually won last week. Oh, he beat Alexander Cross.
Well, kick my mom.
He's one
How
and
about
one.
that? Yep, that's right. It was the opening match. I remember now. It was the opening match last week.
Ace versus BJ, huh? I might keep that one in mind.
What? What was it?
But right now, we've got the Headhunter taking on El Palo. Now,
Huh?
according to the legend, Headhunter is a Scottish high flyer, who's not really a high flyer, who wants to prove to the world that the Scottish can also fly. He wants to prove to the world that the Scottish can be the best high flyers, but we have yet to see that out of him. We've seen a glimpse, like a move or two, where he'll leave his feet, but for the most part, he seems to be a very mat-based wrestler. On the other hand, we have El Palo, who is known to be a high-flying little guy. Yet again, being 5'3" and 130 pounds, all he has is the ability to use his body as a weapon. How will this play out? Will El Palo show Headhunter what it's like to wrestle a real lucha match? Or will Headhunter actually overpower El Palo? Let's find out.
Yeah, I don't see Headhunter cashing in any frequent flyer models anytime soon. That's for sure. He's still got a lot to prove in that book. And Apollo has a secret weapon in his arsenal. The guy hits this flying cross body maneuver that just comes out of nowhere every time. Yeah, I think last time I saw him do it, he was in the nosebleed section of the arena, and the guy was actually near the ramp in the ring, and somehow still out of nowhere. I don't know how he does it. I don't know why he does it, because I feel like that's going to be a career-shortening maneuver in the long run, but damn if it ain't pretty.
On the other hand, I have yet to figure out what the hell Headhunter's finishers are.
He's got finishers?
Apparently so.
Huh. I think one of them should be called the all flights grounded, because I'm still waiting to see this high flying from him.
The canceled flight, that's what it's going to be called.
There we go.
God, this man has a really long entrance. He's lucky I like his song.
Yeah, he uses the Lucky Charms theme song remixed by Diplo, right?
Yes. Yes, very much so. And yes again.
Yeah, I know a Diplo remix when I hear it.
And here he comes, hailing from Chihuahua, Mexico. You like how all of a sudden my Spanish pronunciation became better?
Yeah, it's been dipping out like an absentee father all night.
You have none other than El Palo. Who will win this match? Will we see the man trained as a luchador pull off the victory, or will we see Headhunter actually fly?
I just give me like 3 moves, 3 high flying moves, and I'll maybe let it go for like a week or two. Just 3.
I love that his entire gear is basically his entrance gear. Oh,
All right,
Headhunter pulling off a crossbody right off the bat.
all right. So that's 1.
He's falling with style. And Headhunter goes for the big time power move. And now he's just holding him in the
just
front
figured out.
headlock.
I just figured out who Headhunter reminds me of.
Who's that?
Brian Cage. But Headhunter hasn't damn near killed anybody in the ring yet, so maybe that's where the similarities end.
Who did Brian Cage almost kill?
Anybody he gets in the ring with. I swear, I've seen that man hit a body slam on somebody. It looks like he's about to paralyze him. The man's a monster.
Speaking of the man, he just had a baby.
Really?
Yeah, him and Melissa Santos just had a little baby. I think it was a boy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The ring announcer from Lucha Underground?
Yeah.
What? Impossible. Impossible.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
January 23rd, the little baby was born. I should be commentating on
I-
this match, though.
There's a match going on. I'm trying to figure out how Brian Cage sullied Melissa Santos.
Dude, they've been a
Was
thing
she
off
awake?
and on.
Was she awake
And
for
then
this
Palo goes
reception?
for a slingshot leg drop, and Headhunter decides he doesn't want to be in the way of that.
That hunter still owes me 2 more high flying moves, goddammit.
Yeah, he really does.
The debt must be paid. Week in, week out, I keep hearing about this amazing high flying ability from this guy. And all I see is him carb loading and working on power moves in the back, like no trampoline training.
1, 2, and El Palo kicks out. I don't know what we call that DDT. Hey Nick, you got time in the chat. What do you call that DDT?
Yeah, Nick. What do you call that DDT?
Oh, and El Palo caught him? The little dude displaying power himself. Good God.
Yeah, I think he's going to be paying for that in the morning. His back is going to be on fire. I don't know if that was a wise decision on El Palo here. You know, if we had gone to Amsterdam, I'm sure there would have been a lovely little cafe that you could have gotten some edibles to take care of that back pain. Just
More
saying.
than likely. More than likely. But enough about Amsterdam. We're in damn Germany.
Don't remind me. Not even fucking Oktoberfest around here.
I wanted to check out the Nazi memorabilia museum. It's underground.
It's in DC! What are you talking about?
You don't know about the underground one here.
We flew all the way to Germany to see some Nazi museum, and it was right in our backyard in DC.
And free beer. And free beer.
I have yet to see any of this free beer materialize.
Well, that's because you haven't gone to the concession stands.
I've got a job to do here. Unlike some people, I don't just get up and disappear all willy-nilly when there's a show to be called.
Hey, I'm pretty sure Ian had a very good reason to not show up today. He probably had like some poker tournament, or he probably had to go to McDonald's or some shit.
I was gonna say, I think 20-piece nuggets are $1.99 right now at McDonald's. I was looking a little confused as to what to do there.
El Palo doesn't look like he's got anything going for him. He's just being manhandled.
Let's get these. Just lulling Scott into a false sense of security over here.
Can El Palo come back from this? Oh, look, a high flying move. 1, 2. No, it doesn't put him away.
Kick my mom. I didn't think I'd see it, but that's 2 high-flying moves. I feel like the fucking Count from Sesame Street over here.
Van.
Deal with the Count anyway. Where the fuck is that accent from?
Transylvania.
I feel like there should be some Transylvanian Anti-Defamation League that should have stepped in on that years ago.
They don't know what to give a shit. And Headhunter going for a bicycle knee of his own. As if we didn't have enough with Jungle Jesus.
Oh, but that's the Scotsman skip to my loo knee lift right there. 2 totally different moves.
Skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling. And Apollo going for a senton powerbomb. Alright.
I love how
Sunset
Nick
flip
Nitro is proud of those 2 high-flying moves from the Scottish High Flyer. Just set the bar pretty low in that camp over there, buddy.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, but Apollo recovers. And he hits a Frankensteiner. And he follows it up with A Nightmare on Helm Street.
Apollo is probably one of the quickest guys in the entire roster. I heard he actually used to run the ropes with Masato Yoshino over in Dragon Gate and used to smoke him every time.
Screw that guy.
I'm not a big Yoshino fan.
He's so fast, he makes me look slow.
Is Scott really gonna get us with the hat trick on the high flying, or is he just gonna try to powerhouse his way to victory here.
Well, he's trying to powerhouse his way to victory, but El Palo's saying no.
Yeah, well, wouldn't it be in Spanish? Wouldn't it be no?
That's what I said. No.
No, no, no. I love how the guy that paid attention in like 3 months of Spanish is correcting the guy that speaks it.
If everyone knows I speak it, I can't play like I don't.
Huh? Okay?
Exactly. I mean, exactly.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo?
What's Perry Como got to do with anything?
And El Palo coming back, getting a nice DDT. I don't know what to call that, but. And he hits a springboard swanton. But Headhunter says, no, this ain't going down like this. Dude, I don't know. This match is long as shit, though.
That's only because El Palo has been playing with
Oh,
the,
El Palo with a
with
moonsault.
Scott. I'm telling you, when El Palo decides to
Oh
end
my
this match,
God.
you'll never see it coming.
El Palo and Headhunter just taking it back and forth. Who's going to be the one to give up? Who's going to take the L this week?
I mean, I took the L train to the arena last week. I lost my bus pass, though. Speaking of which, why am I still catching the bus? That Ian dude told me that he had a private shuttle pick him up for the show last week.
What the fuck is a private shuttle?
I don't
We
know,
haven't-
that guy took it.
I rode my bike here.
Who's doing the contracts around here, man? Seriously.
I am. That's what I'm saying. Where the hell is all this shit coming from? Like, is he like stealing our money? Is that why we have no profit margin?
That would explain the hasty retreat he did after 5 minutes of work last week.
And Headhunter looks to be getting aggressive.
Isn't it a little uncomfortable to wrestle in a mask like that, though? Like, how does Headhunter breathe?
Nick Nitro hitchhiked here.
That's what I'm saying. You're really gonna need to start paying attention to the books, man. I think this Ian cat's pulling the wool over your eyes.
Books, I hate reading. And
How can one
Headhunter
of the
pulls off the
agents do it?
victory with that weird back slam thing. Wasn't a high flying move. He gave us two, though.
Yeah.
He gave us two.
Failed to hit the hat trick, though. Still not a high flyer in my book.
And we saw a
I
lot
can
more
already-
flying out of El Palo.
I can already hear the production chiefs in the back on the Morse code machines sending out the news across the Atlantic. Still not a high fly.
But, just like last week, Headhunter actually pulls off a victory. I'm not impressed with the fact that he keeps saying that he wants to prove that the Scottish can fly. But at the same time, you can't deny the fact that he keeps getting wins.
Yeah, yeah, love him or hate him, he's putting in the work. Still would like to see some more high flying though.
This next match, it's kind of an interesting match because you would never expect to see someone like Lincoln Gage, who's a reverend from the South. Doesn't really like a lot of things. In fact, he hates most of everything because he's an asshole. But for some reason, last week in a fatal four-way match, he decided to hold one of the opponents while Lil Swisher picked up the victory. Why they did this, I really don't know. I tried to get an answer from them, but they both looked at me. Lil Swisher walked away as if I was a cop, and Lincoln Gage decided to just slam the door in my face. Dick.
Well, in Leak Engage's defense, even though I'm not necessarily a fan, he did think that you were the Mormon delivery kid that he had ordered. I mean, that he had ordered food from to the dressing room last week. So, it's a slight little miscommunication there. That's all.
Well, whatever. He was an asshole, so I decided let's teach him a lesson. He wants to fuck up matches and he wants to slam doors in my face. Well, we'll put him in a tag team match. And this tag team match is going to be none other than Lil Swisher and Lincoln Gage being forced to team for the first time ever up against none other than the Evil Boys.
You can't force the will in, Jeezy. They didn't seem to balk at the idea when they were told they were in a match together. A little suspicious.
Yep, it is a little suspicious.
Oh wait, does Little Swisher have a signed work permit to be here?
Yes, he does. He was released from jail like 2 hours ago.
Jail? I was talking about that he looks like he's about 9.5. Don't all minors need a signed work permit slip to clock in any hours here?
No. We support child labor. We here
No.
believe that at the age of 5, you need to start looking for a job because ain't nobody gonna support your ass.
Well, I can get behind that. Speaking of 5 and S's, Lincoln Gage here, definitely showing some questionable tactics in his match last week. And there's been rumors circulating around on the Squared Circle subreddit that he may be guilty of a few other questionable activities outside of the ring. Tax evasion, you know, things of that nature.
So there we had Lincoln Gage.
Still unsure about the
The Holy
trombone
Smokes
here.
versus the Evil Boys. That's a good one. Definitely not safe for work.
Chazzy, Jeezy might be better suited to answer that question.
Uh, like I said before, I mean, for now, it kind of is, only because I haven't really made anybody make a woman or anything like that. I personally suck at making female cause. Uh, I feel like they come out very generic. so,
Generic.
so that's all right, I want to stay away from gender roles. Genderic. Um,
Oh no! I was making a Bobby's World reference, but I feel like nobody here knows that cartoon.
Dude, Uncle Ted was the shit.
Oh, wow. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
But yeah, if anybody would like to make women cause, I mean, go for it. I'll put them on the show. Why not? The more the merrier.
Oh, Christ. We're going to have broads here?
And here you have the Evil Boys. Last week they had a minor setback against the Church Boys, but this week against Holy Smokes, they may actually have a chance. Seeing as how they've never tagged before.
I've got a feeling one of them's tagged. I just don't know if it's going to translate well into this match.
I know one's used to holding a rope.
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I feel like every week there's like 3 things that I'm just going to back away from. And that's one of them.
And Big Bill Evans making making Lincoln Gage taste that canvas. That's fine. That's fine. And he tags in Lil Swisher. What is Lil Swisher gonna do? Take a side slam. That's what he's gonna do.
Well, in Swishy's defense here, he's probably all hopped up on Xanax. He probably doesn't even know where he is at the moment.
Oh, hold on. I gotta type something in the chat that I'm supposed to every time Lil Swisher comes out.
Oh, you really doing this? Are you really doing this man's dirty work?
I told him I would.
You better be getting paid for this.
There, I did it. And I don't want to hear any bitching from you, Ian.
I mean, is he even watching
Probably
the
not.
show?
Probably not. And I highly doubt he'll watch the fucking replay.
I'm just saying, you give him a free account to the TRX network, i.e. the Twitch stream, and he doesn't even show up to support his gladiators over here. Like, what the fucking fuck?
You know, he's got more important things like chasing phony dreams.
Wasn't that a Green Day song?
Probably.
So you mean to tell me this idiot shows up for 5 minutes of work last week? He's getting paid a salary. He's got a private shuttle. He's got you directing people to the smoking section. And now he's being a groupie for Green Day on tour?
Yeah.
There's no fucking justice around here. First, no Amsterdam.
No, Justice doesn't belong here. He's an NPON, dude.
let's not bring up that name. I hear there's a lot of controversy surrounding that name. I think we do well not to give him any ink over here.
The Evil Boys working over Lincoln Gage at the moment.
Could this be the night the Evil Boys actually pull out a win?
I mean, they are facing a heavily mismatched team here. They don't have the experience that the Evil Boys do. See, the Evil Boys have been tagging for like 8 years in the backyard wrestling scene.
Yeah,
I have yet
but,
to really see them try to use a weapon though. Maybe there was one of those. They were one of those puro wrestler guys.
I still just don't see what makes them evil. Mildly distempered, maybe, but not evil.
They worship Satan, dude. I mean Santa. They worship Santa. That's what they wrote on the fucking app.
Santa's not that bad of a guy. I mean, sure, he runs a sweatshop full of little people and works them all year round. But I mean, you know, he's got a business to run.
Gives them one day off.
Yeah.
I wonder if
That's
that's the
gotta
same
be,
policy that my company uses.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me now that my vacation request is going to be denied?
No. We take care of you guys. We just don't let the talent get that many freedoms.
Oh, I mean, I'm alright with that.
You guys have, a hard job. You've got to call all these matches. All they got to do is go in there and fake shit.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm in here dropping knowledge, words of spun gold. I need a break every now and then to rest the vocal cords.
He's got a little swisher up top, and he hits a missile drop kick. But off the missile drop kick, Evans gets the hot tag. Got a kitchen sink, and then he goes flying outside. So much for that hot tag. So much for that hot tag.
I mean, they're not really called the Genius Boys.
And that was a botch.
Oh, we really got to beef up the wardrobe department here. Way too many guys with just half tights roaming around.
Dude, that's what they chose. Don't be dissing them. Maybe they're Zack Ryder fans.
Who?
Zack Ryder.
Who?
The woo 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 kid?
Not ringing a bell.
Ruby Riot? Zema Ion? Shima Zion?
I know those last two names. One of them DJ'd my cousin's bar mitzvah a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Why, are we getting him to do the sound production here?
Yeah, why not? Oh, look at that. They hit the hell bomb. Evil bomb. I don't know. We'll come up with a better name for it eventually. See, at this point, Bill Evans could have taken advantage. Oh, there he goes. And he hits a power bomb. And then he stomps Lincoln Gage. Go for the fucking pin. What are you doing? Stop just standing there like an idiot.
It's nice to see the targeting system fuck over the AI.
Oh, they're going for it again. One, two, nope, not even a 2 count. Lincoln Gage is right there to break it up. What an asshole. 1, 2, and now Lil Swisher kicks out. I guess he's tougher than we thought.
Oh,
Probably can't feel any pain from drinking all that lean.
Exactly. I mean, I tried to interview this kid asked him, was he happy to be here in TRX, and he told me purple. Like, how do I work with that? It's a horrible interview. Spent all day taking selfies for something called the gram.
Oh, now he's going for a giant swing. Guess he's a swinger.
Who's swinging with that?
I don't know. The last time I talked to him, he was talking about, quote, I get pussy on the rag, dog. I don't know what the fuck that means, but whatever.
He gets it on the rag?
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't think this kid had the balls to even go for his Red Wings. More power to him. Maybe he's tougher than I
Goddamn,
was
Lincoln
gave him
Gage
credit
came
for.
in and just fucking front kicked Bill Evans in the chest.
Lincoln Gage really needs to step it up. As a guy that doesn't wear knee pads, I expect him to be a lot more vicious than he's been showing us.
And Evans gets reversed. Lincoln Gage showing some signs of actual wrestling knowledge, more than just, roughneck tactics. But now Bill Evans counters him, and he hits a shoulder gutbuster. Bill Evans is calling for it. And he punches him in the face. Like a bat out of hell, he punches him flat in the face.
And I gotta say, this makeshift team isn't doing as bad as I thought they would.
They really aren't. Kind of makes you wonder how bad the Evil Boys' actual tag team skills really are.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely the tag team specialists in this match, and they're not looking so hot. This match should have been done with by now.
Oh, and he's got the ropes. Oh, but Albright doesn't let that happen. He's like, fuck you, guy. Who do you think you are? You don't cheat us.
I mean, that's just telling me that they want it more. The Evil Boys haven't really done anything to show me that they want to pick up the W in this match.
Come on, they've gone for 2 tag team finishers, man.
Maybe they need to start rethinking that finishing move because it hasn't gotten the job done yet.
These matches have been taking forever today.
We still got a ridiculous main event heading your way.
That we do.
Actually,
that we do.
I mean, honestly, we can really scrap that last match. If everyone here just plays along, we'll say that King Freezy was involved in a freak pogo stick accident and was unable to compete tonight. Ian will be none the wiser.
We could definitely do that. It's not like he's going to go back and watch us discussing it in stream.
Yeah, because definitely not like he's active on Facebook Messenger right now and not bringing his trick ass into the stream like he should be.
God damn. Evans literally just let him get the hot tag and then fucking powerbombed him.
Yep. let Stacy work his thing.
And a tremendous show of teamwork, busting open little Swisher. No, he said poker stick. Poker stick. Don't go getting any ideas now.
I don't need my words twisted around over here. I get in enough trouble as it is. Definitely not as much trouble as the fucking evil boys are in this match. Like, why haven't they sealed the deal yet? What's happening here?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because they grew up Hardy Boy fans.
Oh, that'll do it.
1, 2. Oh, but Albright decides that he's not gonna let Lil Swisher pin him. Yet again, if I was him, I wouldn't want Lil Swisher pinning me either.
I mean, the guy looks like a walking VD clinic advertisement.
No way. That was the finish?
I mean, simple but effective.
Evil boys, evil boys.
This is further proof of possible collusion in last week's match.
I told you guys I needed you guys to prove yourselves, and you guys keep letting me down. How do you want me to say that you guys are one of the best tag teams in the world if you can't show it to me? See, this is why I put that in your contract, that if you wanted me to do that, you're going to have to win.
You might have to take them out back and give them a reminder of just what you expect out of these guys. I mean, if need be, I'll hold down the fort while you go back there and put them in their place.
Nah, I think them losing to these two was bad enough. I'll just keep their paycheck.
The talent gets paid?
Again. The losers don't get paid.
Well, at this point, the evil boys might owe you money then. Oh, look at this.
And now we have a special treat for you guys. We've got 3 gentlemen looking to earn the next possible chance to take on the world champion. As we all know, current #1 contender is none other than Baltazar, whom last week was injured at the hands of a roided out freak. Well, now that a wellness policy has been in check, we decided we're going to give Baltazar the week off. Let him recover a little bit, and then next week he will be here to perform for you guys once more. At the same time last week, in the tag team match, King Freezy decided that he felt he was the one that carried his team to victory. While Horsedick.mpeg decided, nah, fuck that shit, dude. I was the one putting in all the work. You can consider me a workhorse. No pun intended. So therefore, King Freezy decided to lay down a challenge. He's like, fine, fuck it. You think you did great? You and me next week, one-on-one. What do you say? Well, he may not have accepted, but we sure as hell accepted the idea. So tonight we have for you Horsedick.mpeg versus King Freezy. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's see Nick Wayne take on Evan Pierce and D. Sav.
Now,
Yeah, he had to.
I noticed last week Prince Evan Pierce and Nick Wayne didn't seem to get along too well. You had in this loose cannon D7, and I think we're gonna have a pretty interesting matchup here. Nick Wayne seems to be kind of like one of those rough and tumble brawler types, while D5 is an interesting mix of technical ability and a little splash of high flying. And well, Prince Evan Pierce, I mean, I don't even know what to say about this asshole. I tried to get an autograph from this guy for a little cousin backstage. He backhanded me and then threw a sack of cashews at me. Like, what the fuck was that about?
Bet you were stoked about the cashews, though.
I mean, the cashews were awesome, don't get me wrong. But this fucker wears this big-ass ring that he got out of a 25-cent bubblegum machine. Like, I don't even know why. Like, he supposedly has all this money, but he's rocking 25-cent jewelry and backhanding people with it. Like,
Well, why the fuck would you spend that much on jewelry? It could get lost. It's life hack number 1, dude.
he's got billions. Like, I don't get it. The guy's just unstable as all hell. I mean, look at it. When's the last time you saw this guy actually smile?
I don't know. I couldn't
Exactly.
possibly tell you. I think the last time I saw him
Exactly.
smile was when I agreed to his terms.
His terms?
Yeah, apparently he wanted one of those foot massagers in his hotel room wherever he goes.
What the hell? Wait a minute. What's so special about this guy?
He's got a crown somewhere. Actually, I think he pawned it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. The pay scale is just all over the place around here. We didn't have security in place in the first event we threw, and there were these weird random guys just getting past the doors, left and right, interfering in matches, basically trying to sabotage the entire event. Then we've got this Ian kid just popping in all willy-nilly. Like, what's happening around here? This guy's getting foot massagers. I didn't get my trip to Amsterdam. We're in fucking Germany of all places. Like, what's happening around here?
We do everything on the fly, dude.
The Jeff Goldblum movie? What does that have to do with anything? I asked you pretty direct questions, and you're referencing 80s horror movies to me? What the fuck?
Well, in the first show, I put Ian in charge of security. Unfortunately, he never showed up, so neither did the security. So I learned for that second show.
I'm telling you, man, that there's got to be some order around here soon. I'm gonna lose my mind. I mean, Amsterdam, dude. Amsterdam.
Alright, fine, we'll do the next show in Amsterdam. God damn. You folks heard it here. We're going to Amsterdam.
I mean, that's where we were supposed to be this week. And then I come out of my K-hole and on the fucking bus, and we're in Germany, apparently. I mean, I pre-gamed for like 6 hours on the way to the airport, thinking I was going to wake up in Amsterdam and get my party on even further, but internationally. And we're in Germany.
Whoops.
Like,
Didn't you read your itinerary?
I was high. I did like 8 lines of ketamine in the airport bathroom, man. Like, I didn't know what was going on. My production assistant just kind of, turned me around and pushed me towards the gate. That's like the last thing I clearly remember.
These are some pretty elaborate entrances. I wonder how much this costs me.
That's a very damn good question.
The Dallas douche D-Sap. That's what Nick put in the chat. And the Nigerian prince doing his thing. As
Let me just.
Nick Wayne's over there holding on to his knee. Like Peter Griffin.
Let me do something I rarely do real quick. Let me give a quick shout out to D Nick Nitro over there for holding the chat down tonight. Even though he's dying of tuberculosis and space age, he still managed to get his thumbs together and keep the chat a little active for us. Thank you, sir.
As you guys kicked in the rear.
Now, what a lot of people
tells
don't
him to
know
suck it.
is D-Sav and Evan Pierce actually have a pretty long-standing rivalry. Spans multiple companies, actually. They actually had to be separated at the airport several times. Like, they just can't fucking stand each other. And unfortunately, you add the mix of Nick Wayne to this match, and it's just a powder keg waiting to explode.
Well, he just hit him with a scorpion death drop. Now he's dropping those north to south elbows on his face. And now he's putting Nitro on the canvas. I mean, Nick Wayne on the canvas. Force of habit.
That's right. If Evan Pierce would actually act like he showed up here to do a match and not to swing his arms, maybe he'll actually show some of that aggression that he's known for.
Oh, and Evan Pierce with a, what is that, a barrel roll leg sweep?
I believe it is.
And then he gets hit with a pile driver by none other than Nick Wayne.
Well, I believe a little bit past the equator, they call it the Nigerian knee knocker, which is weird because it hits him in the ankle.
Huh.
I just assume it's like, how the Brits call cigarettes fags. Maybe it's just some weird translation thing.
Maybe, because Nick Wayne hitting that knee to just his clothesline combo. D-Sav sees it coming, goes for the reversal. Now Nick Wayne going for that package pile driver, but D-Sav decides not today.
D-Sav's been putting on quite a show in this match. See if Evan Pierce can slow this momentum down a little bit.
Evan Pierce with a combination of strikes, butts open, D-Sav.
This is where things are.
But Nick Wayne decides, no, kiss my ass. You're not winning that way. Oh, and he gets punched in the face. And he gets dropped on his face. And Pierce rolls out just to avoid more contact. D-Sav decides he can't go down yet. As the clickety-click-clack in the background happens.
I actually, I believe that could be Ian trying to communicate with us. He probably wasted all of those ill-gotten funds from the petty cash on McDonald's last week.
And now he had to do it in Morse code by a telegraph?
Yeah, my question is, who the hell taught him Morse code?
I don't know, but Nick Nitro took a giant swing, and now Evan Pierce hits a big clothesline on D-Sav that sends him rolling out of the ring. And Nick Nitro, Nick Wayne again hitting that, I'm sorry, he's the one that made him. Nick Wayne with another pile driver to Evan Pierce. Oh, but now D-Sav gets out of that power slam predicament he was in. D-Sav with a T-bone suplex. I know his name is Nick Wayne. He's not used to it.
How's it feel, Nick Nitro? You get Tiger Day's name wrong every single time.
And D-Sav with a headlock driver. But Pierce says, kiss my ass. And he slams him back down to the mat. Got one. But again, D-Sav says, kiss my ass. The Prince seemed to be going for something big. But Nick Wayne counters it. And it hits with the full Nelson face buster. And D-Sav, I don't know whether it was D-Sav or whether it was Evan Pierce, but one of the two broke the count.
I'm done.
I lost my note cards, man.
Oh man. Alright.
I was so offended by the finish of the last match that I threw my cards. They're like 3 rows back, and these fans look scary.
Well,
1, 2. Pierce kicks out.
He did book us in Germany. I don't exactly see unicorns and teddy bears on any of the cards to send back home at the airport around here.
1, 2. Yes, this is what happens when you're not here. So stop getting sick, you piece of shit.
Wait, Nick's not here?
Apparently not. And Pierce
who's been typing in
playing
the chat?
Froggy. Well, he's in the chat, but that's about it. Oh, D-Sav locking in that sharpshooter. And Pierce stomps on Nick.
Not the man applying the hold, but the man suffering through the hold.
Oh, D-Sav with a backdrop. I don't know what Pierce was going for there, but now he rolls out. And D-Sav kicked the air. And now he hits the stunner. Goes for the pin on Nick. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it. Your winner. None other than D-Sav.
Alright. D-Sav was an impressive win. I mean, dude was on fire the entire match.
You're in the party?
Who?
Nick.
That's news to me.
He says,
Is there-
I'm in the party, you fucking swine.
Is there another party that we don't know about?
Yeah, right?
Did, did Ian start another oddly funded party with chicken nuggets and poker games in the back?
So D-Sav shed blood, but he got the pinfall. Congratulations, sir. You move one step forward to earning a shot at that precious heavyweight title. Speaking of the heavyweight title, here we have none other than Horstick.mpeg, who is taking on the world, or not the world heavyweight, the TRX heavyweight champion, King Freeze. Now, due to Baltazar's unforeseen, or unfortunate, I should say, injury, and due to King Freezy's insane cockiness, I have personally decided to add a little stipulation here. If Horstick.mpeg manages to beat King Freezy, he will face him again next week. But this time, if Horstick.mpeg wins, he'll automatically gain number one contendership to that title. But with 2 weeks remaining before the first pay-per-view, what will Baltazar do about this? Will he come back and show that his injury meant nothing? Or will he come back and decide that maybe it was more than he anticipated it to be? No. Baltazar is injured, which is why he didn't wrestle tonight.
Yeah, what was it? Upper body is like a torso injury.
Yeah, definitely a torso injury. So I'm guessing a cracked rib or something. Let's get this
I
underway.
mean, I know that match last week was kind of brutal. I just didn't think it was that bad. I just wish there was some way we could run the footage back and figure out where the injury took place.
He did take 3 of the Death Valley drivers, which he calls the King of Spades, and he took like 3 or 4 spears. He took some damage. Not to mention, he also took quite a bit of damage from King Freezy's partner, Horstick.mpeg, seeing as how Horstick.mpeg did carry that match.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. It makes me wonder just how is this guy the heavyweight champion?
Steroids.
I'm just not seeing it. Just not seeing it, man. Let's see if the champ can make us eat crow tonight.
So making his way to the ring right now with his rubber ducky floaty, we've got none other than Horstick.mpeg.
What is the deal with this guy? This has got to be the strangest competitor on the entire roster right now. What's the deal here?
From what I hear, he's got a huge hog and he wants everybody to know it. So he calls himself a horse.
But what's with the fuzzy pants?
Because he's a horse.
The rubber duck. I'm not sure. What about the muscle suit?
That's not a muscle suit. That's his real muscles.
I'm gonna have to call shenanigans on this.
He's afraid of needles. Leave him
on
alone.
His left shoulder.
Shh. No one else notices that but you.
No, I think I know the deal here. He's a never nude, isn't he?
Yes.
I figured as much. The man's not showing any skin whatsoever. He's a never nude. I mean, interesting that we're in Germany, and Germany is actually home to the most reported cases of never nudism. There's a whopping 3 people with the affliction here in Germany.
And now, you've got the longest fucking entrance in all of TRX. Ladies and gentlemen, you are bearing witness to the one and only King Freezy, the man who happens to be the current TRX heavyweight champion. Like I always say, that robe is definitely brighter than he is.
Does Freezy go to the same barber as a little Swisher? They seem to have the same type of facial hairstyle.
No, but he might have gone to the same barber as Saint Endo.
Ah, yes. The Endo Saint.
Man, you know what we need in TRX? We need more tag teams.
Yeah, but you gotta put out the call.
I did. Nobody answered. I was like, tag teams wanted for like a whole 4 hours.
Oh. Why didn't you say so? I mean, unfortunately, some people believe that the art of tag team wrestling is dead.
Yes, very much so. But I want to prove them wrong. Alright, so here you have it, folks. Your main event of the evening. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a dick. He shows sportsmanship and then he punches him in the mush.
I mean,
that did
really
not please
surprised?
Horstick.mpeg, who is now teeing off on King Freezy. Holy shit.
Jesus. Westic might have a bit of a mean streak I don't think we've seen before.
God damn, he is fucking up King Freezy. No way. Good God, is this it? 1, 2, 3. Holy shit! What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
This is our heavyweight champ?
I don't even know what to say.
King Freezy just got the ace treatment. He got aced. Like
Horstick.mpeg just beat King Freezy in like a minute. The main event of the evening was the shortest fucking match.
Wow. I am speechless.
Well, there you have it, folks. I mean, good God.
I did not expect it to go that quick.
I mean, he talked about carrying the team, and now he lost in under a minute. I'm pretty sure we know who actually carried the team last week now.
I think so. It makes me wonder how did this man win the tournament? It's not adding up. Could it be that the banned substances were actually giving him the winning edge that whole time?
I don't know, but
I
that was that. Good God.
I I don't know how to handle this right now.
Number one in the power rankings just got dropped by number 4.
Well, I'm sure you're not gonna hear the end of it from Ian when someone finally gets word to him that
I can already
that
hear it
main
now.
event was a dud.
Hashtag rigged. The shit is rigged, dude. It's fucking rigged. There's no way I could have lost to him that fast. My guy's just not that bad.
I just yeah. Yeah, and what was the stip for that match one more time?
Basically, if he beat him, which he clearly did, he got to face him again to see if he could become number one contender. The only question is, will Balthazar oppose? We'll have to wait till next week to find that one out.
I think next week's gonna be pretty interesting to say the least. We
All
have a
right, let's
couple
see.
interesting
Let's see
developments
news
tonight.
here. Injury report: Tiger Day has suffered a minor injury, although
Oh
doctors have
man,
cleared him to continue competing. And then this one was last week. Well, let's
Tiger
find
Day
out.
showed a lot of heart tonight.
Let's find out what ails him. He also has a torso injury.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. Two men that were in a match with Oxley both go down to torso injuries in consecutive weeks. What's up with that? Is Oxley like the kiss of death around here?
Maybe so. Maybe so. This guy somehow is doing good.
I don't get it. Whoa!
What? What?
How am I seeing 100s in the overalls already?
What are you talking about? Oh, like this guy? Because these things,
Yeah,
he's got a hot streak going because he's gotten 2 victories in a row, and then he's got the momentum from going. So they last a certain amount, but they'll give them stat boosts because of it.
that's crazy. I didn't know the universe mode shit stacked up that quick.
Oh yeah, look at
Like
this guy.
last,
This guy is a overall 99.
jeez. Yeah, like last year, I feel like it took like a couple of weeks for it to, to start building.
Like, look at this. He went to, he's injured, and somehow he became 100 overall.
That's insane. I
It's
don't know
like the
how that
majority
happened.
of everyone is at 100. Well, you can't say that we're cheap around here. Everyone's
Yeah.
more or less equal. The lowest rated is Saint Endo at 97. Oh no, El
Yeah.
Jardinero is also at 97.
Yeah, but I mean, this is the first night they competed.
But
So, I
yeah,
mean, that's
that
still
injury.
pretty damn impressive.
D Sav actually went up to number 2 contender, taking over or overthrowing both Nick Wayne and Baltazar. While Headhunter, Tiger Day, and Lincoln Gage all made it up to numbers 2, 3, and 5 on the top 5 contenders for the Wired title, as BJ Church dropped to number 4.
Interesting. Let's see if Tiger Day can actually keep it together through this minor injury here. I
Well,
would definitely hate to see his momentum derailed by an injury already.
well, that was this week's episode of TRX. Mr. Lion Vega, you care to give us an outro?
You know, I said it before the start of the show, and god damn it, did they fucking deliver. I mean, there were definitely a shit ton of surprises here tonight. A couple outcomes that I don't think any of us really saw coming. I mean,
Especially that
that
main
main
event,
event
like that
match.
fucking
Yeah,
squash.
yeah, that main event match was just
Was that for the
horrendous.
championship too?
No, he got lucky that it wasn't. He would have lost the title right
Yeah.
then and there.
Oh man, he's gonna live to fight another day, but I don't know if he's really gonna look forward to that next fight. Uh, just wow, wow. So in short, yet another action-packed episode of TRX. There were a lot of answers given tonight, and a lot more questions than answers that we started out with this week. But that only leads us into the upcoming episode 3 next week. We're gonna have to settle once and for all the number one contender situation due to the outcome of that main event match. There's probably going to be a bit of a ruckus cause to see who's going to step in line for that Wire Championship opportunity coming up. And are we going to see the birth of a tag division around here anytime soon? So I mean, we've got a lot to look forward to in the future here. We're hearing rumblings of a possible women's division, the attempts at reviving, starting, whatever you want to call it, for the tag division, and then Dick Ryder. I mean, if that ain't enough to get you coming back next week, I don't know what else it's going to take. I mean, maybe a trip to Amsterdam. Who knows? Who knows?
You'll get your
Most
fucking trip to
importantly,
Amsterdam, goddammit.
you promised this week, goddammit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the most current product and all of internet sports entertainment wrestling slash AI versus internet versus 2K Sucks League. And just another friendly reminder that Big Boy's Pizza on Frederick Ave in the 2-9 Lowe's Dogs for quarters.
Did you order from them again?
No, I refuse to order from that place again. But I will also, to my dying day, remind people that that place blows dogs for quarters. Their food's horrible. Their customer service is horrible. Their food just really should just be given to like terminal patients that are trying to shuffle off this mortal coil. That's really the only positive thing about that food. Gets you right to the finish line just a little bit quicker.
Didn't they also
But
remove your your review from their shit?
yeah, those assholes. I didn't even embellish. I just explained what was wrong with the order. It's not like I went into hyperbole and was like, oh, this made the baby Jesus cry or nothing. I was just like, no, there was hair in the sauce for my mozzarella sticks. You know, the lasagna was like one lasagna shell and a boatload of cheese and like very little sauce. Like I just explained how shitty their food was, and they deleted the review off of Grubhub. It's a travesty. But I digress. I digress yet again.
Thank you, Nerd Bubbles.
Thank you.
We hope to see you again next week.
Thank you, Dare Bubbles.
To anybody who enjoyed or who came out and watched the stream who hasn't done so yet, feel free to give the channel a follow. Maybe get notified for next week's show. We do it every Thursday at 7 ish. Between 7 to 7:30 is our start time.
That's Central Time, right?
Yes.
So you
Central
gotta specify.
it'd be 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. But don't forget, tip your waiters. Make sure to slap the valet boy for me, because that motherfucker scammed me out of $5 earlier. And drive safe. Until next time, this is BMGZ signing off with Lion Vega.
Yeah, I was here.
And the guy in the background, Mr. I am Volcom Stoned. He's communicating in Morse code. Thank you, everybody.